Good morning. We'll be talking about the data figure that we have submitted for the topic of the mass of brain compared to the group size amongst primate species. I used RStudio to do the coding for the diagram. I'll be walking through the lines of code. I initially began with a ggplot, input the data in. On the x-axis, I put the group size and I put the brain size in grams on the y-axis. After looking at the diagram, I decided to use log on both of the variables because the data was too skewed. Then I ended up using geom point and I did regression using geom smooth. This fits a line of best fit to the data points that we have found. I've also inputted the R and the regression numbers that we found out using the data. I had to change the Y label a bit to make sure it fit well on the graph. Uh, I've also used some labeling on the X and Y axes and a short title about the topic and the results that we have found. We found that there was a strong positive relationship between the X and Y variables. And also, I'll be forwarding it to Jessica for the image.
Cool. Okay, so this is the image that we created from the R Studio. Our hypothesis was that primates like living in the social groups require more like cognitive capacity, which is what I think you just said. And then some of our predictions were that the primates with larger group sizes will have likely larger average brain masses, which is shown here, and that primate species with larger group sizes will have more like complex activity patterns like within their brain. And like he just said, from this graph, there's a strong positive correlation between the group size and the brain mass among the primates. So, which shows that like the primate species that live in like the larger social groups, they tend to have like larger brains, which supports like the social brain hypothesis, which we mentioned earlier. Um, yeah, it's just kind of the idea that like increasing social complexity drives the need for like greater cognitive capacity, which is shown here by the positive correlation on the thing. Um, is there anything else that you want to add?
No.
Cool. I think that was good.